As a courtesy to your fellow media members, the coaches, and student athletes, please silence your cell phones. Also, a reminder, recording press conference video on cell phones is prohibited. We'll have 2 mic runners in the room. Please wait for the microphone to reach you before asking a question. Please provide your name and media affiliation each time you ask a question during the press conference. Now joining us are members of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, head coach Kevin Schnall, student athletes Caden Bodine, Dean Mihos, and Wells Sykes. Coach, if you want to begin with an opening statement.
Congratulations to LSU, Jay Johnson, his coaching staff, their players for winning their 8th national championship. They deserved it. They earned it. They played just a little bit better than we did. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for this being over. I'm sorry for how it ended. To have the words head coach next to my name associated with this team, these guys, I couldn't be more proud. What they accomplished this year, 56 wins, 26 straight, regular season conference champions, conference tournament champions, Conway regional champions, Auburn super regional champions. This team got us back to the College World Series. This team got us back to the College World Series finals. Again, proud is an understatement of how I feel about this team. The impact that these guys and this team will have on me the rest of my life will be far greater than the impact that I've had on them. And I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank this team enough.
Okay, at this time, we'll open it up to questions for the student athletes.
Noah Bieniek, 11.7. Question for Dean. Top of the second, you go yard. Big response after the first inning. Can you talk about what was shared between the team after the first inning?
Yeah, we're just trying to get ourselves, down from 100 there. Things escalated a little quicker than we would have liked, and we're just trying to get back to a level where we could, breathe, get our feet back under us, and try to continue executing.
Should probably just ask Wells. You guys, even despite the loss, I saw that pretty much the entire team went onto the field, grabbed some sand as a remembrance, and just clearly you guys enjoyed and relished the experience that you had despite the loss.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this was it for me. So, yeah, I mean, my apology. Yeah, these are my guys, man, and I just want to thank Coach Schnall and the rest of the coaches for giving me the opportunity to come here. And, yeah, this is something that not just me, but this entire team will remember for the rest of their lives. And, these are my brothers, and I love everybody in that locker room.
Noah Bieniek, 11.7. Question for Caden. After I think it was the second inning. After the second inning, ESPN cameras caught Jacob talking to umpire Campos. Was he bothered by the third base coach of LSU today?
Well, what? What was it?
He was talking to the home plate umpire walking back to the dugout. I think it was after the second inning, motioning towards over by third base. Do you know possibly what that was about?
I don't think it was anything with the third base coach. I think it was something with the pitch comm. Maybe just, I don't think it was anything with the third base coach.
Any more questions for the student athletes? We'll take one more.
Aaron Fitt doing baseball. Obviously, you guys ran into some really good pitching out here. What did you see out of Ianson? Whoever wants to chime in there, what makes him so tough?
I think he was just able to mix well. I don't think it was everything too overpowering for us as hitters, but you had a good day. And, hats off to them. I think that's really it.
Caden, Dean, Wells, we appreciate your time. At this time, we'll open it up to questions for Coach Schnall.
Noah Bieniek, 11.7. Coach, the 28th pitch of the first inning, were you warned prior to it? And then I know the home plate umpire kind of turned his back and walked away. Were any words shared from him to you afterwards?
There's 25,000 people there, and I vaguely hear a warning issued. As the head coach, I was an assistant for 24 years, and as an assistant, you're almost treated like a second level citizen, and you can't say a word. Now, as a head coach, I think it is your right to get an explanation of why we got warned. And I'm 48 years old. I shouldn't get shooed by another grown man, right? So when I come out to ask what the warning is, a grown man shooed me. So at that point, I can now hear him say, it was a warning issued for arguing balls and strikes. And at that point, I said, because you missed 3. At that point, ejected. If that warrants an ejection, I'm the first one to stand here like a man and apologize. 2 words that define our program are own it. And what does that mean is you have to own everything that you do without blame, without defending yourself, without excuses. If you guys watched the video, there was a guy that came in extremely aggressively, tripped over Campos's foot, embarrassed in front of 25,000, immediately goes 2-game suspension and said, bumping the umpire. Immediately does that. There was no bump. He was embarrassed. I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism. They'll retract it, though, because now it's excessive. And the reason why it's excessive, because I was trying to say, I didn't bump him. It is what it is, but if that warranted an ejection, man, there'd be a lot of ejections. As an umpire, I feel like it's your job to manage the game, the national championship game, with some poise, some calmness, and a little bit of tolerance.
Coach, just to follow up, obviously that was a supercharged first inning, and it seemed like your team was able to settle in. I mean, obviously you're still watching the game. What did you see from the way that your club responded to kind of the emotions of the start of that game?
It ended up being 5-3. You got to give their pitcher credit. The breaking ball was pretty good. There's a reason why so many strikeouts, and we were just expanding the zone a little bit too much. That said, we got a couple good swings, and we were right there in it. We just couldn't get enough swings. I mean, it just came down to we kept getting guys on base. We just couldn't deliver enough hits, and a lot of that, you got to give them credit. Their pitchers threw very well.
Coach, just I guess on a more positive note, the just the run you guys made here. You set a couple records for winning streaks going into the College World Series, going into the Championship Series, and just kind of what the team accomplished to get here and to get into that Championship Series in the first place.
Incredible, and that's why I feel a little gutted right now, because the talk is going to be about the ejection, not this team, and it's not right. The front row seat should be the 2025 Coastal Carolina baseball team, not what happened in the first inning.
Noah Bieniek, 11.7. Coach, you guys, Coastal Carolina played for the national championship. They lost 2 games by 3 runs. What do you want your players to remember about this year and the College World Series?
Well, they accomplished a lot. They accomplished a lot to get us just back to Omaha after what we did in 2016, and then to come to Omaha and play the way we did and get us back to the World Series finals is really incredible. And this team will go down. Unfortunately, we lost, but these two games won't define what this team was. I mean, if this team won a national championship, you could argue this was the best college baseball season in the history. I mean, I'm a little bit of a college geek. You know, I'd go back and think about the '95 Fullerton team. I think had 9 losses. There was a Miami team there in 2000 and what was that? 2001. Miami was really good. You could put this team up, if we won the national championship, I mean, this team would have been in conversation with the best season ever in college baseball. But again, these 2 losses, I don't think define it. That national championship team obviously is very special. But man, this team will hold a very special spot in my heart forever.
That'll conclude our press conference, Coach. We appreciate your time.